this is a problem on kinematics. A particle moving or a person or a body moving with uniform acceleration, right? And along a straight line. It seems this problem appeared in NEET recently. So let me read the problem. Preeti reached the metro station and found that the escalator was not working. She walked up the stationary escalator in time t1. On other days, if she remains stationary on the moving escalator, then the escalator takes her up in time t2. The time taken by her to walk up on the moving escalator is same. He has given some 4 choices. Now let's look at the problem. When the escalator is static, right, the time taken by Preeti to walk up the stairs is t1. And when the escalator is moving and Preeti is stationary, the time taken is t2. Right? Now you are asked to see what is the time taken when he is also climbing and the escalator is also moving. Okay. So let's look at it. Now, let me draw a picture. Right? This is the vertical height climb. Right? Vertical height. So this is that escalator. Right? Let me call this height as h. Right? So when let me assume that, so case 1, the escalator is stationary. It doesn't move. Right? So Preeti takes t1 seconds to climb. A vertical height of h meters. Right. So her velocity or her speed is, see what is the speed? H by t1 meters per second. Let me call this as u. Right. Now case 2, the escalator is moving, but she remains stationary. On the escalator. Right. Now in this case, time taken is t2. Seconds. Therefore, the speed of the escalator in to climb or speed of the escalator is V equal to h by t2 meters per second. Now, see the third case, the escalator is moving and she is also climbing, right? So the escalator is moving and Preeti is also climbing the stairs. So now it is the combined velocity. The escalator goes with a certain speed and she is also going with the speed. Therefore, the combined speed is u plus v meters per second. Now let's look at it. Now the speed is known. The vertical height climbed is h. So what is the time taken? Therefore, time taken to climb the height h meters is h by u plus v. So this is what you are asked to find, right? So what is it that you know? You know that, see, we know look at the first one, u equal to h over t1. I am going to look at it as u by h equal to 1 by t1. I can write like that, no? U by h equal to 1 by t1. What is the second one you have? V equal to h by t2. So let me rewrite this as v by h equal to 1 over t2. Right? And what is it that we want? H by u plus v. But it's enough you calculate that it's reciprocal, isn't it? Therefore, u plus v by h, let me call this as t3. So the problem is to find the t3. U plus v by h is u by h plus v by h, which is 1 over t1 plus 1 by t2, which is t1, t2 in the LCM, t1 plus t2. But what is required is to find the t3. Therefore, t3 will be the reciprocal of this, no? Right. So t3 is h by u plus v. That is t1, t2 by t1 plus t2 seconds. Now, see the common man, or let's see, if you don't understand the problem correctly, what you will think is, if he climbs, it takes t1 seconds, and if he uses the escalator, it's faster t2 seconds. Therefore, together it should be t1 minus t2, right? But that's not the case, because this height h is fixed, and what really happens is, when the escalator is static, she goes with a certain speed and climbs a distance h in t1 seconds. So this is that equation. When she is static and the escalator is moving, then the same vertical height is cleared in h by t2 seconds. So the speed of the escalator is h by t2. Now when the escalator is moving, she is also climbing, then it is a combined speed. Because it's both in the same direction, it's combined speed. So u plus v, and we want, and with the speed u plus v meters per second, how long it will take to cover a distance of h, right? And that is h by u plus v. So we want to calculate h by u plus v, but see, h by u plus v is not h by u plus h by v, right? So, but if it had been u plus v by h, then it is u by h plus v by h. So u plus v by h can be easily got from these two equations. U by h is 1 over t1, v by h is 1 over t2, Therefore, their sum is 1 over T1 plus 1 over T2. That is T1 plus T2 over T1 T2. Right? And we want the reciprocal of that, and the time taken is T1 T2 by T1 plus T2. See, let us just satisfy ourselves with some special values, right, for these speeds. This is just to understand the problem, right? Let me assume that. So, example, right? Just verification, right? Say take u to be 1 meter per second. What does it mean? That means Preeti climbs the stairs and then she clears the vertical height. Say the speed is 1 meter per second. So how long will it take? And let me assume h to be 10 meters. Right. So she goes 1 meter per second. So to climb 10 meters, how long will it take? 1 meter per second. So 10 meters, 10 seconds. Right. So T1 is 10 seconds. Now take V to be 5 meters. The escalator goes much faster. So let me take the speed to be 5 meters per second. Right? But the height h is the same. And therefore T2 equals, so 5 meters per second will climb 10 meters will be 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Right? Now what is the combined speed now? U plus V is 1 meter per second, 5 meters per second, 6 meters per second, isn't it? That is the combined speed. So what will be T3 now? See, T3 will be, with the speed 6 meters per second, you want to, so 10 by 6 seconds. Right? So let us check whether this calculation is correct. Right? So let's check what is T1 T2 by T1 plus T2. Right? Also T1 T2 by T1 plus T2 will be, what is T1 into T2? T1 is 10, T2 is 2, so 20. And then T1 plus T2, 10 plus 2, 12. And after simplifying, what is that? 10 by 6. So same as this. So this is how velocities get added up. And see, most of the problems in kinematics is solved by the simple equation like, say, what is the speed? Distance traveled per time, right? And if the speed varies at a rate, and the rate is called the velocity or ds by dt. If it is uniform, this is here, it is uniform speed. But in the next problem, we will do a problem where the velocity changes with respect to time, right? And we will compute some problems say where we had to compute the distance traveled or the time taken or the acceleration. Let's see. Shall I run this off now?
Thank you for watching. Visit us at needbook.in.